Welcome back to the homestead. Well, it's winter here in Utah. My wife's over there milking the cow. I actually did the animal jobs this morning once in my life. And I just want to show you inside of our year-round off-grid greenhouse. So even with the snow, as you come inside this place, look at this. We're still growing the tomatoes. And we still have, everything is really still growing. So my wife was just telling me this morning how awesome it is to come out and to still have like food to eat every single day. Look at the lemons finally. They're finally starting to turn. So we're growing lemons and bananas and passion fruit, dragon fruit without the fruit yet. In the middle of winter, in the middle of Utah, without power. So I think it's kind of a cool design, and we've been sharing it on our channel. Look at the peppers. If you look at my videos from last year, it's like every video, I was just so gosh dang proud of the peppers, you know, because they're just kind of cool. And this year, we're finding that they're just growing that much more better. Yes, that is proper grammar. Mo better. So we've had so many that we obviously haven't harvested nearly as much as we could have. That's why some of them are red. Take a look at this. So we've got passion fruit blossoming. Again, we're almost to December. A lot of people ask how we pollinate. We actually do have year-round mason bees that live in the greenhouse. So they do much of the pollination for us. Oh, I want to kind of show you this, what we're doing in here too. So my wife is trying to supplement the milk cow. She's at the end of her milk cycle. And so in addition to the regular feed we've been giving her, we've been growing fodder in here. So that's just basically sprouted barley in this case. And the cow loves it. And she got a gallon of milk yesterday. So we're like, I don't know, 9 or 10 months since she's refreshed the cow, probably 9 months. And we're doing the calf share still, and we still got a gallon of milk with a miniature Jersey. So we have videos on the miniature Jersey too, in case you're interested in that. All right, let's come in here. This is my favorite part of the greenhouse because it's where we got all the exotics. That banana tree is about 17 feet tall. We haven't got bananas yet. It should be banana-ing any time now, and I've been saying that forever. They take at least a year, and we're over a year. So there you go. This is a passion fruit vine, which has done absolutely phenomenal. Oh, we got birds above me. See those little birds? As you come into this part of the greenhouse, so the greenhouse is 100 feet long, as many of you know. Look at the tangelos. Yes. This one's like, that's almost orange. I'm not going to eat it yet, but I'm getting excited. You know, when I finally harvest this tangelo, that I'll be doing that on film. Maybe I should invite some of y'all over. Want to come visit the greenhouse? Anyway, what else do you want to see? I'll be honest with you. We have been so busy that we haven't spent a lot of time out here. So we just pulled a whole bunch of stuff down here, and Mrs. Homestead is waiting for Mr. Homestead to get off his butt and till that up, because we're going to start planting fresh vegetables. Oh, and look at this little bugger. It is little. Normally when we discover the cauliflower, they're already about the size of my noggin. And so we have grown some amazing cauliflower here in the greenhouse. So that's what we're going to be planting, is a whole bunch of more cauliflower. We've been harvesting like just regularly broccoli. Like broccoli has just been a rock star. We've had broccoli all last winter, all this summer, and looks like we're obviously going to have it into the winter again. So behind the artichoke is our avocado plant, and it's doing phenomenal. It loves this part of the greenhouse. We have 3 different avocado plants. The one that's in the summer, it's in the shade, and the winter, it's in the full sun. That one's done the best as far as growth. So kind of cool. I mean, we have all the boring stuff. This is where we're gonna, like I say, we're gonna start planting more. We've planted a few things here and there, but because we haven't been regularly planting, we got a little bit of work to do, but that's okay. We just cleared this bed out. In some of the past videos, you'll see that we have been clearing away what I call our summer canopy, all that green mass. We actually have more to go. So I've got to take all of these cherry tomatoes. Oh, by the way, we just harvested like a 5-gallon bucket of cherry tomatoes. There's obviously more to go. And just cut them in half, and we've been freeze drying them. If you guys done that before, let me know in the comments. Freeze-dried cherry tomatoes. I think we're on to something. Think about that. You can throw that onto your pizza. You can, if you wanted to, you could just grind it up and use it in for your broths, for your soup, and blah, blah, blah. I act like I know what I'm doing with cooking. I don't. I'm just trying to give you some amazing commentary. Yeah, can you see all the cherry tomatoes back there? So last year, we were harvesting cherry tomatoes all the way through January. So we were having BLTs in January, baby. Let me know in the comments if there's any part of the greenhouse you want to see. I just wanted to check in because I've been making these videos on the Rock Pioneer Manor, which is just a small part of what we do. But I wanted to come back in the greenhouse and just let you know it's still doing great. Look at that pepper. Yeah, baby. Well, I think you've had your update. So a lot of you have reached out, and I've actually shown the greenhouse to a lot of folks who have been interested in building one of their own. One of my prior videos about my 1851 vacation rental kind of gives you can go and look at that video. That's a way to contact me and get a hold of me if you want to come visit. Actually, I think that the colder it gets, the funner the greenhouse is. It's so good to just come in here and just like it's freezing outside and inside. It's comfortable. I don't know what it is. We're probably like 50 degrees in here right now. So in the nights we do get, oh, look at the fig. We haven't had a fig update in a while. In the nights, I gotta wash this off. In the nights, you know, when it's really, really cold, we can go down into the 40s. On a night like last night, it wasn't too cold. I mean, we were maybe 20 degrees. I don't even know. But so in here, maybe it'll get around 50. Again, without turning on the propane heaters, without turning on any electric. Just there's no heaters. The heat source is the thermal mass. And I've made videos on that. So if you go to my playlist and then go to the greenhouse construction, you'll see a little bit of the technologies we use to accomplish off-grid sustainability. But anyway, the heat mass has been enough to keep it warm. Even when we hit those negative nights, and even when we have multiple days like we have had the last few days of really hardly any sun, so far the thermal mass has been adequate to make this thing perform. Oh, crud, look at this. Sorry, squirrel. Can you see those passion fruits? They are so good. Now, our passion fruit hasn't been tremendously big. Somebody tell me how big passion fruit get. I forget, these are the purple variety, but they're only getting about, you know, a little smaller than a baseball. But it's still been fun. You open those up and they just look like absolute gross goop with seed, just slimy. And, but they're delicious. My kids love them. I was going to show you this little one. So we have one passion fruit up here on the back or on the front window. And then the one that's currently producing is like our winter passion fruit. And it totally works. They're alternating. So we have been really experimenting with that idea of utilizing microclimates inside the greenhouse. And it's really worked. You know, because like I said, with the avocado plant, you know, avocados when they're young, they like to be in shade. And so we just stuck that puppy in the summer shade and it's done better than this one that's in full sun. Here, let me just show you the other avocado plant. I mean, it's doing okay. I don't mean to trash on it. You see that bad boy? So when we bought it, it was about that tall. And now it has, you know, almost doubled in size. But the other one has maybe tripled in size, and it's bushed out a little bit more. Now, I think this one's going to be okay. Yeah, it's just starting. So look at this. That's a new something. I can't tell when cabbage and cauliflower are young. Cannot tell you which one that is. It's one of them. It's going to be amazing. And don't let me pretend that I love vegetables. I struggle. But I will eat it. Anything else you want to see? Gosh, I wish you guys could talk back. I'm just in here talking to myself. No big deal. Well, there's your update. Just wanted to come and touch bases with you. I do have 2 more videos already loaded up on the Pioneer Manor. You'll have to let me know. Are you enjoying veering off the homestead? By veering off the homestead, I mean literally, I walk across the street and show you the other project, which is an extension of the homestead. Are you enjoying the videos on the Pioneer remodel? I hope you are. By the way, look at these birds. By the way, some of you that are haters on the birds, let me see if we can see those little buggers right there. Some of you that are, why do you have birds? Everyone that's come to the greenhouse when the birds are awake have said, the birds are so worth it. They are. They create an awesome ambience. They get rid of a little bit of the aphids. Oh, an update on aphids. Even though the birds are helping a little bit, we're still looking at different ways to naturally combat aphids even more. Here, let me have a good backdrop while I have a sit down talk. Oh, look at this. See that little passion fruit? And this one just got, so we haven't been pollinating them. So the mason bees are working. Oh yeah. Oh, and the other thing is if you look at some of the prior videos, we had a slug problem about 6 months ago, where we had accidentally, inadvertently bred slugs in here because we didn't realize they were bad, so we let them go unmolested. Well, the tree frogs we've introduced into the greenhouse have been phenomenal, and I think the slug problem's over. Now, aphid control. We're trying to tackle the aphids still. The birds have helped, but I don't think the birds have helped as much as I initially thought. We still are combating them. But the good news is we had ordered some ladybugs, and at first we were like, ladybug, fly away, because they were all gone, and I was just ticked. And we tried to reorder more, and then they just didn't show up. I got to go see if my credit card was charged. But anyway, so I was a little bit disappointed. But it looks like we have some ladybugs that have been breeding in the greenhouse. And if you don't know, ladybugs are a gardener's best friend. Ladybugs and frogs, especially in a greenhouse, are gardeners' best friends. And so once the ladybugs start reproducing, I think we're going to have phenomenal success with further aphid control. So aphid control without using pesticides. We're just trying to push ourselves to be off-grid and pushing ourselves to be a little bit more natural. So there's your update on the greenhouse. This was supposed to be the year that I added some automation, even some automation with solar panels, some fans, whatever. But I didn't get to it because I've been remodeling 2 houses. But that's okay. You now get to see the greenhouse in its most raw form without any electric or gas inputs. And this is what it does, baby. All right, like and subscribe. We keep growing the channel, and I love it. I love the comments. I try to respond to all of them the best I can. And I just want to thank you guys for helping this little podunk homestead with the guy with the crazy grammar and lots of squirrels who's making videos, talking to himself. Appreciate you guys being a part of it. It's been kind of fun. All right, see you next video. Probably over at the Rock Manor.
Oh, I do not like that. Oh, I don't like it at all. Oh, gosh. Oh. They survived. Uh-oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Sorry.